specifically written for the Nintendo Game Boy. It's called Little Sound DJ. And it was made by Johann Kutlinski. And I really wish I had written down a summary. But a tracker music making program is a way of where you just program in the music and then it plays itself kind of. This specific tracker really lends itself to live mode, where you can queue up different parts of your song that you have pre-written on the fly. I don't do that. I program the entire song in from start to finish because I've got other things going on. But we're going to go inside one of these numbers, or hexadecimal values. We're going to go up here. It says PU1. That stands for pulse wave 1. And then next to it, we've got PU2, pulse wave 2. We've got WAV, which is the wave channel. And NOI, that's the noise channel. The Game Boy sound chip is capable of making 4 sounds at any one time. So to make it sound really full, you gotta change things a lot. I'm gonna go inside. If I go inside this 0B, I've got all these other numbers. And a tracker software, I don't know, I might be wrong about this, but I think always with the tracker software, you're going from the top to bottom. So this is like a page of music, but flipped on its side. So I'm going to go inside this number 22. This is phrase 22. And if I press start, it's going to start playing up at 0, go all the way down to F, and then go back to the top. Actually, no, it should do that normally. But if you look down here at C, there's an H, and that stands for hop. So that means it's going to do a little jump, and it's going to go back up the top. It's not going to go all the way to C. Oh, there should be noise coming from the HDMI, if that's possible. If not, I can sing it. It should sound something like do 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 do, but more Game Boy. There we go. The reason that it hops down at C is because this song is in 6/8. And if you flip this on its side, it would look more like a sheet of music, but you've got the note, and the number is the octave. So if I wanted to change it to a higher octave, I could. And that's what we got going on in pulse wave 1. And if I press start, so that's one phrase. That's phrase 22. Underneath that is phrase 3B. We get a different chord. And it's all top to bottom. So if I press start at 22, after it plays 22, it'll play 3B. Watch, I'll prove it. Back to the top. Isn't that cool? And then we can do that in pulse wave 2. I don't know what's going on here. I forget. Ooh, a nice little melody. And then in the wave channel, we got all kinds of other stuff. We can do really low bass noises. You can kind of hand draw your waveforms. You can also play really terrible sounding samples. That's supposed to be a bass drum and a closed hi-hat here. Oh wait, no, I messed up here. That's pretty close, right? High fidelity. This is a 4-bit computer. Cut it some slack, please. And then in the noise channel, we're just shaping white noise. Maybe some brown noise, I don't know. Noise. I got these low ones, and I have those in there, not because I like how they sound, but because when they are paired with what's playing in the wave channel at the same time, makes it sound really crunchy. Almost like a real bass drum, but totally not. One, you might notice, if you're extremely astute, that inside here, it goes all the way down to 7, but inside the wave channel, it's the whole thing. but they're going to play perfectly in sync because I have it set so that the wave channel is going exactly twice as fast as the other 3 channels. And I do that in a lot of my songs because I want my Game Boy to sound as much like a real backing band as possible. But there, as I said before, it can make only 4 sounds at any one time. And there are limitations. You know, I can do chords, but I need to use multiple channels to do so. But when the wave channel, specifically, I've got it going twice as fast because I've got my kick drum and my bass note playing right after each other. And since it's going quite as fast, it almost sounds like they're happening at the same time, but they're totally not. I'll change the tempo so that you can see. I'll cue up a few of them so it doesn't sound so awful. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're trying to adjust the tempo here. We're making it really slow, 75 beats per minute. Beautiful music. But when it all plays together, it's kind of hidden that it's not happening at the same time, and it sounds like this. And then I can really play you some of the bad sound samples. They put a phoneme pack in here so you can kind of make it sound like it's talking. But that's just a sample. That's what's going on up here with this Game Boy. Thanks. But I'm not a teacher. I came here to rock. Oh yeah. So then all together with the guitar, it sounds kind of like this. This is my warm-up song. Thank you so much for being here in the Little Theater. I'm going to play some weird songs for you. I hope you like them. If not, come find me after the show and give me a kick or something. This song is called Shred Till It's Time to Go to Bed, but I don't really know how to shred. I just noodle. Thank you. But as I said, I like weird songs, so most of these songs have words. This song is all about looking for Sasquatch, and it's called Looking for Sasquatch. running around in the woods, a pack full of survival goods. Not even sure if I should be out here looking for him at all. In my homemade furry pants, I do a little happy dance. 'Cause I got a chance to find out where he's hiding. Are you in the trees? Could you be under this rock? I'm eternally looking for Sasquatch. I've invested a lot of time, all on my own dime. So could you give me a sign if you're out here? Aha, hey, look at this. Lean in close and take a big sniff. That's definitely a Sasquatch piss. Which means we're hot on the trail. Are you in the trees? Could you be under this rock? I'm eternally looking for Sasquatch. The longest game of hide and seek that I've ever lost. Wherever you may be, one thing's for sure, you've got a pretty good hiding spot. In all my years looking for Sasquatch, I never saw a single piece of physical evidence. No hair, no footprints, no video, no audio. I didn't find anything. But I did discover a couple of things about myself. I like hiking, I love trail mix, and I love those pants that zip off around the knees and turn into shorts. What a dream. Also like key changes. Are you in the tree? Could you be under this rock? I'm eternally looking for Sasquatch. I'm always looking, I'll never give up. Actually, now that the song's over, I think I might give up. Thank you. Oh, y'all are so kind. There are people out there. Oh. Thank you. How's it sound? Is it sounding pretty good? You can hear the guitar? You can hear the Game Boy? You can hear my me? You can hear my me? All right, we got some more songs. We got time for one more, I think. Just kidding, we got plenty of time. I started my timer. Actually, we're a little shorter on time than I thought. Unless we're allowed to go over. But I think we're going to try to stick on schedule. And I definitely want to get to the pizza songs. That's important. What's that? You want to see the notes on the Game Boy? Well, so that's coming from my Super Nintendo. All the backing tracks are coming from either the Game Boy itself, right here, but most of the time these days, I record the backing track off of the Game Boy and then I load it onto my sampler because that's much more reliable than the Game Boy. That thing, if you drop it on the ground, it's going to crash. But I did one modification. Thank you for asking, by the way. I added little foam strips to the battery compartment, and that keeps the batteries really nice and snug. Because most of the time when the Game Boy crashes, that's all that happened. It just needs a little power, it needs its juice. It needs its juice. Okay, where are we going to go off set list? How's that sound? I did a risky move. I just put out a new song in April, and it's all about having an excuse to not go out to someone's concert because you already put on your pajamas. Risky move. This has come from the Game Boy. It's called I Already Put On My Jammies. Your band is so cool, when's your next show? Just send me an invite, I promise I'll go. And now it's tonight, and ooh, I don't know. My mind was made up years ago. Whoa, no, I don't wanna go. I already put on my jammies. Oh no, I'm staying home. I already put on my. It's a Saturday, I've got no excuse for staying inside and not cutting loose. Of course I wanna come, this is not something I normally do. But as you can see, I'm not appropriately dressed to come through. I can't even find my shoes. Whoa, no, I don't wanna go. I already put on my jammies. Oh no, I'm staying home. I already put on my jammies. I got my favorite so on. On my couch, gas on my lap, that's headed towards my mouth. Staying on my feet, you know I'll never go out again, 'cause I already put on the jammies. I already put on the jammies. I already put on the jammies. I already put on my. Thank you. I have a sneaking suspicion that I turned the Game Boy up too loud. Is that accurate? Did I mess this whole thing up? Is it good? Okay, cool. Fantastic. Anyone out there ever time traveled? Every day, hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's dangerous. You know, to go outside of the present. This song's about that. It's about getting stuck in a time warp. We were on our way, what I was looking for, well, I cannot say, I'm not withholding, I just don't know, but it doesn't matter, 'cause we ended up in limbo, stuck in a time warp. It's alright, have no fear, it's really dark, the scenery's quite stark, but I still got a good feeling, we'll get out of here. Now it's been a week, I'm thirsty and tired. No wood, no matter, we didn't even start a fire in space. Now it's cold, but we're not old, 'cause in the time warp, mortals do not age. Stuck in a time warp, it's alright, have no fear, it's really dark, I can't see any stars, but I still got a good feeling, we'll get out of here. Must have been some type of miscommunication. Send a mayday signal back to home station. They can save us, so don't give up hope. Oh look, they got back to us right away. I'll read out loud so we're on the same page. They said to give up hope and to prepare for death. Not Great news. It's time to die, so close your eyes. Put your head between your thighs and kiss them buns goodbye. Stuck in a time warp. Stuck in a time warp. Stuck in a time warp, right at the bio. The end is here. I think by now we've all realized everybody dies here. Uplifting story. Something that always cheers me up when I think about the dangers of time travel is polka music. In heaven there is no beer, and that's why we drink it here. And when we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all the beer. Isn't that nice? La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. In heaven there is no wine. Wine. That's why we drink it all the time. And when we're out of wine, our friends will be drinking all the time. Isn't that nice? One more time the la-las. Let's go. La 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 la. You know the words. La 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 la. Doing a great job. La 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 la. La 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 la. Time for a Game Boy solo. Good. Great job singing. You're professionals. You're hired. Okay. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. How many of y'all read the description of this event on the website? Oh, studious. There was mention of pizza songs. It's true. I'm working on an album of pizza songs. What is a pizza song, you ask? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. I don't know. It's just a song that's kind of about pizza, but not really. I wrote a whole bunch of them many years ago. I went off the deep end a little bit, and I wrote 13 pizza songs in 13 weeks. And I whittled it down to 7, and then I wrote 2 more. I whittled it down to 8, so there's going to be 8 slices on the pizza album, which is coming out in October. During the process, I did eat more pizza than normal. Found myself in a financial predicament. Wrote a song about it. This is called I'm Broke. Y'all did such a great job singing along with my In Heaven There's No Beer polka song, which I did not write. I will not take credit for it. That's a classic. Everyone knows that song. Come on. This one, however, no one knows. Not even me. Just kidding. I wrote it. Of course I know it. Get out of here. Please stay. If you want to sing along, it's easy. It's a call and response. me, you, and then I say some more stuff, and then we do it again. Me, you, me. I get really deep about my financial situation, and I say, I'm broke. And then you say, he's broke. You can be really mean about it too. I've got tough skin, I don't care. And then I go further into the details, and I say, so broke. And you can say, so broke. You got it. It's just like that. So it goes, I am broke, he's broke, so broke, so broke. Blah, 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 blah. That's the other stuff that I say. But we can try it with Game Boy. Also, no pressure. Live your life. Do whatever you want. Makes no difference to me. I'm just glad you're here. So I'll sing my part first, and then I'll cue up the Game Boy to sing your part. I'm broke, so broke. Now the Game Boy is going to sing your part this next time coming through. I'm broke, he's broke, so broke, so broke. You want to try it all with me one time? All right. I'm broke, so broke. Pretty good. Let's tighten up a little bit. Just kidding, you're doing great. I'm broke, he's broke, so broke, so broke. All right, you're killing it. Doing a great job. Here we go. My wallet's dry, my bank account's empty. I'd hypothesize why, but it's easy to see. Spent all my cash on dough and cheese. It's not funny. I'm all out of laughs and all out of money. I'm broke, so broke, so broke. My financial future is up in smoke. I'm broke, so broke, so broke. Spent all my cash on pizza, and that's no joke. $3 a slice, 2 slices a day. Crap, that adds up fast. How much cash is that? Gasp, I'm that a math. I could probably buy a car, or maybe pay my rent, or return about half the money that I've been lent. I'm broke, so broke. The financial future is up in smoke. Cheese prices go up, not getting better. Is it, fellas? It's tough spending so much cheddar on mozzarella. I could cut back, or I could cold turkey stop it, but I wouldn't like that. Those aren't optimal options. A cheese so pretty, and pizza I trust. I don't want your pity, but I'll take your crust. Now someday if I'm rich, my wealth I won't flaunt, but I'll be able to buy as much pizza as I want. If it happens tomorrow, it won't be too soon. I'll buy a pizza shake, rocket ship all the way to the moon. I'm broke, so broke. My financial future is up in smoke. I'm broke, so broke. Spent all my cash on pizza, and that's no joke. Well, I got kicked out of my house. It was about time, but I've got all these boxes, so I'll be just fine. I will curl up right next to a big brick oven and keep my heart so warm with pizza loving. Last time I'm broke, so broke. My financial future is up in smoke. I'm broke, so broke, so broke. Spent all my cash on pizza, and that's no joke. Hey, hey. As you can imagine, the pizza songs quickly got weird. The first one I wrote was called Pizza Every Day, which is about how you can eat pizza every day. Everyone knows this to be true. Then that was the second one. Then I wrote one that was called You're Not Invited to My Pizza Party, which was about not inviting someone to your pizza party, but then halfway through, spoiler alert, it's actually about dissociative identity disorder, and you're the one that's not invited to the pizza party. It's a trip. And then I wrote, I don't know, sometimes I write songs with no chorus, and it's like, what are you doing? No one wants that, except me. I'm gonna play one for you. We'll see if you like it. No pressure. Oh, that's not it. That song is called I'm an Idiot. It's about accidentally running over someone's dog. It's not true. not a true story. It didn't happen. Fiction. You're a great audience. Thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate every single one of you being here. Happy Saturday! This song's called Waiting for the Delivery Guy. Still sounding good? Cool. Thank you. Long day at work. It was a long day at work. A slow, stinky bus ride home. I fell up the stairs. Who does that? So I say hi to my cat, give him a little pat. Then I put down my phone. I don't want to chat. There's no one to call. It's kind of sad. I'm all alone. That's really sad. Looking through my fridge. I guess I could make some risotto. But laziness wins. Laziness wins again. My cat's on my lap, I wanna take a nap. I pick up my phone and speed dial so fast. One large mushroom with extra cheese. Call me when you get here, pretty please. I'm watching the clock. I'm counting the seconds. Maybe it'll get here tomorrow, or never, I reckon. I've given up hope. I'm losing my hair. Perpetually sitting on the edge of my chair. And I'll keep waiting and 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 waiting. I've fallen asleep. If I die before I wake, I hope I dream of pizza to eat. I'm so hungry, I think I might die. Screaming in my head, why, oh, why did I order right at pizza prime time? I'll be waiting forever for the delivery guy. I'm so hungry, I think I might die. Screaming in my head, why, oh, why did I order right at pizza prime time? I'll be waiting forever for the delivery guy. Waiting. Oh, shoot. There's 6 missed calls. Hello? You're out front with the pizza? You've been there for how long? I'm so sorry. I'll be right out. Sorry. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. All right, you get to choose. We're cutting a little short because we started late. Do you want to hear angsty song about never getting pizza, always finding empty boxes, but it's actually a dance remix of the angsty version? Or do you want to hear a brand new song called Weird Pizza? I might have to look at my phone for the lyrics on that one. Weird Pizza? Okay. Spoiler alert, you might get both. So for this one, I'm using a device called the Dirty Wave M8 Tracker, which was lovingly created by Timothy Lamb, also known as Trash 80, inspired by this program that you see behind the screen. It is built on a teensy computer chip. Y'all probably know way more about that than I do. But it's built on a teensy. It's got twice as many channels, 8 channels. It can play really nice sounding samples, not the garbage you heard from that thing. And also does FM synthesis, some chiptune emulation synthesis based on the Braid synthesis engines. Tim wrote his own reverb algorithm. This is a really cool thing. Yeah. Oh, gotta unplug. Thank you for your patience. Gotta make sure the volume is loud. Oh. Haha! Was that too loud? A little too loud, okay. Is that better? Cool. And I'm sorry, I told you I needed my lyrics, so I gotta look those up too. Were you all expecting this level of professionalism? No response. All right, this is Weird Pizza. Can you hear my voice clearly? Sick. It's Tuesday night, pizza night, my favorite day of the week. So psych for stuffer, stuttering, slurring when I speak. Hunger called, so I called the pizza man. I suppose I might have been tricky to understand. My speech was garbled, unintelligible at best, but they took my order and didn't ask any questions. I said thanks a lot, I can't wait, but when they dropped it off, I realized my mistake. They brought a weird pizza. It smelled a bit funny. They brought a weird pizza, but I spent all this money. It was a weird pizza. What was I supposed to say? They brought a weird pizza. I'm gonna eat it anyway. Immediate regret sank in. It was sinking deep. I can't describe the stank. The stink of the cheese. What could it be? Could this be it for me? Are those mushrooms or apricots? It's tough to see. What's this dust on the crust? What's this mystery mush? Why did the pizza guy betray my trust? I could not decide where I should begin. Only one way to find out, so I dove in to the weird pizza. It was a weird pizza. This next part gets really weird. Weird pizza. A jumbled random mess. It was a weird pizza. But I digress. Now I'm feeling pretty desperate. I need something to eat, even though it looks like trash and it smells like feet. I took a big bite, cause I'm not a picky beat. But when I chomped down on the crust, you know I bust out my teeth. I swear this pizza had bark, but it was not wood. Many flavors and textures, none of them good. I could not discern what was cornmeal or dirt. I got a mouth full of blood and crumbs on my shirt. And you might be thinking, could it get any worse? The sky starts to melt, I kill the universe. The sky starts to melt, I kill the universe. The clouds are standing still. The trees are wearing shirts. Wait, did the sky start to melt? I killed the universe? I think I might have really killed the universe. And you might be thinking, wow, could it get any worse now? Well, yeah, it could. Let me tell you how. I'm sinking into the cracks of my couch. My tongue swells up, it jumps out my mouth. A tingly sensation spreads to my hands. Aerosmith is my new favorite band. My skin bubbles up and all my hair falls out. I'm salivating excessively, lots of drool in my mouth. I think I ate my plate. I could smell north and south. I'm excited for the new Marvel movie to come out. I can't find my shoes, presidential election. I'm watching Blue's Clues, it turns into Inception. I'm fully convinced I live inside of this movie and then it all wears off. And I'm feeling pretty groovy. It was a weird pizza. I'll get it again. It was a weird pizza. Just to share it with my friends. It was a weird pizza. And it passed the test. It was a weird pizza. Just don't smell my breath. It was weird. That's weird pizza. It's new. I've been doing this a long time. When you've been doing this as long as I have, you can kind of read a crowd, you know? And I can tell when a crowd is ready for some more Game Boy polka. Thank you. That is the clarinet polka. I've been doing this a real long time. You can kind of read an audience when you've been doing this as long as I have been. And you can really tell when they're ready for the exact same Game Boy polka, 40 beats per minute faster. Thank you. I've been doing this a long time. Just kidding. You thought I was going to do that again? How fast do you think a Game Boy can go? How does 295 beats per minute sound? Are you sure you want it? You don't sound sure. Okay. I've been doing this. No, this is my first show. Just kidding. Okay, all right. How are we doing on time? Keep going. All right, all right. We'll see if the guitar is in tune after that polka fest. You know what that sounds like to me? Close enough. Stop. Okay. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Sam Mulligan. You've been wonderful.